Damn, I could have caught this trade right here. I was actually awake, and I could have caught another one here. We missed on, um, reason why I would have took this trade right here. It's because the hour chart, on the 2 hour chart, right? We had this auto block that was inversed, right? We had this big move up, came back down, and we tested this auto block. Once we tested that auto block, we we inversed um this candle. So we had this drop, tap in. So we had this drop, right? And then we moved up, and then people would have got stopped out here, right? But then we actually dropped again. And then we had to push. We had to push, right? We had to push up, and we inversed this 5 minute candle, right? This 5 minute candle. I was anticipating to take this trade all the way up here, right? But I don't know, I didn't know why I didn't take it. And the reason why I didn't take it is mainly because I don't usually trade during these times. I just wait. I wait for my setup, which is to mark up highs and lows during these times, 3 a.m., 8:30 a.m. So the main reason why I couldn't take these trades was because it was outside my trading range. So I just it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as I'm following my rules. You know, but I was anticipating this trade here, and I was hesitant about it. I don't know why, but we inversed the 15-minute gap. I would have taken the trade all the way up here. But so now we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wait. We'll see what happens. What happens in the market, and if there's any opportunity, we will be entering the market, as you already know. Okay, we having this drop here. Market's dropping. You have this gap. You have this gap here. And we have this gap here too. I'm gonna take out my Fib. Right, I wanna see this. Um, I might if it comes all the way down here, you know, when it has 830, I may take it. And there's a higher chance that it might just tap here and just continue going up. But don't mind these. You know, I just have them. Yeah, I don't know. I have two of them. But let's just watch and see. Let's watch and see what goes on. You know, there was a lot of things going on this past week. The crazier part is that I caught a trade all the way right here. See that? Because the reason why I had that, the reason I took that trade was I had a sell order. Actually, I had a sell order. Don't mind this. This is wrong. This is wrong. But I had a sell order over here. You know, we actually swept major buy side liquidity, right? Right. We had major liquidity under. I mean, so side liquidity, right? So I had a limit order, and price filled me in, and it went up. I actually got off around here because I was hesitant about it. You know, I was like, let me secure some profits. You know, I should have just, you know, just close my position in half and just let the rest just ride. You know, but you know, you learn. Okay, so we are actually inside this fair value gap. You know, we might. Let's see if we have SMT right here. Let's see if we have SMT. Yes, we have SMT right here. We have an SMT. You know what I'm saying? So price actually did not sweep this, right? So it looks like we might be dropping, or you know, it looks like we actually have we might actually inverse this and drop down here. You know, I might take that trade. You know, I might actually take that trade. If we come down here, I might take that trade. But that's crazy. We have an SMT divergence. You know, price swept this, but it did not sweep an ES. I also have the order book where I'm actually like learning how to trade the order book. You know, but it's kind of laggy and stuff. You know, but things is going well. You know, better than last year. Better than see. I'm telling you. See, this is. I might take the sell. I don't want to take that sell. I do not want to take this sell. I do not want to take this sell. I would actually take this sell, but you know, I that's not my thing. Like I wanted to come to my zone. You know, I don't want to do that. Do not want to do that. You see, it's coming. It's coming. Um, so yeah, if it comes here, I'm actually gonna take that. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna take that. Yup. Let me have it ready. Let me have this ready. See, I've been actually taking some losses. I've been taking some losses. Wait. What is going on? All right. See. Yup. That's my order right there. Comes down here. We gonna take it. We are gonna take it. I'm very sure about it. Either win or lose. Either win or lose. But let's see the stop loss. Stop loss right here. GP. Where's GP, bro? TP. Oh, TP. Right here. I'll put a limit order. Should I put a limit order? I think I'm gonna just put a limit order. Just put it right here. I'm gonna risk 55. Not like half a percent. I'm gonna risk a half a percent to make, you know, one. So that's a one or two. So that's a one or two. That's a one or two trade. That's a one or two. You put this limit order. Everything looks good, man. Everything looks good. It looks perfect. No, we came back off this auto block, inverse auto block right here. You know, um, everything looks great, man. I don't know why I should be hesitant about taking it straight. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. But the only thing is that it's outside my trading range. So if this would come down at 8:30, I would actually take this trade. Time is at 8:08. But no, things. I'm gonna, man. I'm gonna just put that limit order. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Um, but sometimes you gotta take that risk. You feel me? You gotta take that risk because if your setup is if your setup presents itself, man, just take that trade, bro. Why are you afraid? You win or lose. You have a 50% chance of winning. You know. You don't know if you're gonna win or not. But this one looks so perfect. Like it just looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's like that. I don't know, man. Looks beautiful. Like reacted off this zone right here. It might be a demand zone, whatever you call it. After we had that sweep, we have swept these lows over here too, and I don't see what's wrong with this trade. I don't see what is wrong with this trade. I don't see what's wrong with this trade, man. You see, we had the same here. We had the same thing over here. We had the same stuff over here. See, we had inverse this gap over here, and we created another gap right there. This one is actually better than this one, you know. But I don't know. Like there could be things that might happen, but I'm gonna say the truth, man. I don't see what's wrong with it. I don't see what's wrong with it. You know, it might not fill me in. It might fill me in. It might not fill me in. It doesn't matter, right? Where are you gonna wait? We want that. If it goes up all the way up here, I'm just gonna close out my position. I do not want to chase the market. I don't really want to chase the market. I don't like doing that. Honestly, I don't like doing that. but like we have a fair chance of winning this trade. You feel me? Even though it's outside my range, but this will usually happen. You know, I mean, even though it hasn't hit 830, um, this is a good trade to be honest. The reason why is because we have SMT divergence. We have SMT divergence where we have equal highs right here. Right. We have equal highs and we have SMT right here. We have SMT divergence. Um, there's nothing wrong with the trade. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing totally wrong with this trade. If I get filled in, I get filled in. If I don't, I don't. You know, if I don't get filled in and it continues without me, I'm gonna just call it a day, and we could trade tomorrow. You know, it's crazy how I got nobody. I got no views, like no views at this point, man. But we're still gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just gonna keep going. Yeah. Nobody's awake to trade. Nobody wants to make money. Oh, it's the category, right? Hold on. Trading. What is trading, man? Science, technology, news, politics, how to style, film, entertainment, education. This will be education, right? Yeah, this will be education. Live chat replay. Who can anyone? Dave. Um. So yeah, we get filled in. We get filled in. We don't. We don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I don't see anything wrong with this trade at all. You know, even if I lose the trade, I will. Oh, this is like the perfect setup right there. We tap in this order block. We have this big push up, and we have this retracement. You see my fib. You see my fib, right? Yeah, we came back to this. We're gonna come back to the 50% zone. This golden zone. That is good too, but it's not. It's a little far. But since we have this fair value gap and we have this inverse fair value gap, it's better. The thing is, it might just continue off this fair value gap, right? But I just want to be exact. I don't want to just enter right here and it's just inverses. And like it's just yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to enter here and like it so happens to just like just continue going down here and then it goes up like this. You feel me? Like it goes up. So like going up right here, and then it goes up like this, and then it just goes up, right? Just like that. Yeah. So this is my first day actually, you know, going live, streaming. I'm gonna be doing this every day for the next month or so. Yeah, for a whole month, and I might not stream because I'm actually going on a vacation, inshallah. Um, but also like the markets during the summer, they're like they're actually highly manipulated. So it's better not trade during the summer. You know. into like the late August, I would say late August, yeah. But other than that, like, don't not trade during the summer. That's one of my advice. Just take a break during the summer. Don't trade at all. Don't even look at the markets. You know, they're highly manipulated. All of the markets. You know, gold, Nasdaq, all of them. Every market is highly manipulated. So I would recommend to not trade during the summer. Like this, but one thing I want to say is that looking at this chart, people might look at it differently than me, you know, but it don't make me wrong or them wrong. It's just that we have different like we have different opinions and we have different vision in the market of like how we see the market is differently. But at the end of the day, if we all making money, what's wrong with that? Somebody might be taking a sell right here, and I'm very sure about it. People taking sales over here. You know, I'm just patiently waiting. Patiently, I hope it comes to my area around like 8:30. There's also a possibility that it might inverse this fair value gap also. You know, and I might just come down here, say this low, and continue going up. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just that, I I I actually want to take that trade because it looks good. My strategy is not to my strategy is always to be one of these for these highs and lows to be taken, and then I'm gonna enter for a trade. But this there's like a wall between that, right? Between my low right here. you know. But if it goes up and it sweeps this high, I might look for a sell maybe. But no, if we're not. One look, man. Like at the market, when you trade in the market, don't do not like guess or like you know because look, the market is always gonna do what it's gonna do. You don't wanna chase the market, bro. You don't wanna chase the market. You always wanna just be just play with the market. Just trade what you see. Don't trade what you want to happen. Don't trade what we want to happen in the market. Just trade with the market. I might be looking for a buy over here, but then price might go up here, right? I might break this and then retest and then keep going up, or I might sweep it and then we will have like another fair value gap and then it might just drop. This is just like it's an example. You know what I'm saying? These are all examples. You see how it's pushing up. You see how it's pushing up, right? But I'm not gonna take that. I'm really not gonna take that. You know, because it's like I don't want to take that, man. I don't really want to take it. Um, I just want to wait for it. I want to wait for it because I know that it might go up. It might go up from this over here. It might just go up, but I want to take a trade where my probability is high. For me to take the trade is high. My percentage of winning the trade is high. I don't want to take it when it's low. Things happen. Things happen. You might, what I'm saying. Things really happen, but you see how it's moved up. It moved up. I could have took the trade. I could have taken the trade. Right? Why did I not take the trade? Because See here. This is like naked. This is really naked. You know, price might continue. I'm like I might agree with y'all, right? Some people might tell me, yo, like, why you just don't trade? You know, when you see like a big move during a fair value gap. But I always say this, like, not every fair value gap is true. Not every fair value gap works, right? Not every fair value gap is trustworthy. Some fair value gaps might just be like a scam. You know, it might do this, it might spike up and then drop. You know, I have nothing wrong with it going up from here, but sometimes I don't want to take this. I just don't want to take this because look what we have under, and I took my fib and look, 50% level is right here. My discount level. I wanna cash a trade at a discount level. You know what I'm saying? I wanna take a trade when it's hot, when my winning, when my winning probability is higher. No, but a lot of things could happen. A lot of things could happen actually. You know, I'm just talking to myself. That's crazy, but um, I hope somebody finds this video, or you know, once I'm done, or once I catch a trade, somebody just finds this live stream helpful in some way. You know, shit. The thing is that market is like a little different. See that? We have this fair value gap, but like, like that's crazy. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but it's like this, like what's going on right now is a little complicated to explain. You know, we have SMC, right? But like the inversion gap right here, right? Gap right here is like it's tapped in already from ES. I don't know if I should this if I should take this trade. I don't know if I should take this trade. But I actually wanna wait. I wanna wait, man. Let me just wait, brother. Let me wait, please. You never know. You never know. it could go up from here and just go up. If it goes up here, I might just call it a day. If it comes back here, fills me in, I'm gonna be happy. Other than that, like, it's crazy. Oh, so yeah, so like my trade is right here. You see how it's moving? It's moving nice, but I don't wanna like. I do not want to be manipulated, man. I do not want to be. I do not want to take this and just be stopped out, bro. And it goes back, and then it does what I wanted it to do. But I don't want to think like that. I do not want to think like that. Um, do not want to think like that, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's literally crazy, bro. But if we sweep this, right? If we sweep this, so we got how many? We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So New York open. The session don't start till like 9:30, right? But it might sweep this and it might drop again. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And yo, the thing is, I might if we have a sell option here, I might actually take this trade and I would just target this fair value gap here. That's crazy. We have a lot of options today. We got options today. Today looks a little nice. I'm not gonna lie. Today's actually nice. Today's a little nice, brothers. Oh yeah, the crazy thing what happened? I actually had this trade, Bryn, and I didn't take. I took this trade and I had a stop loss. I actually moved my stop loss and I was stopped out. And look what happened. It went up. And the reason why I actually took that trade was because we had this fair value gap here and we had this push up, right? And then on the 4 hour, right? On the 4 hour we had this gap. We got this nice gap right here. Um which was inverse, right? So we came back to it. That's the thing. Like I actually missed on, man. And look what it did. It just moved perfectly. So now I might actually wait for it to come back to this 4 hour here. And then I might take that. Yeah, let me put it on. Put alert. Yo. Alert. 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 Oh, see how it's moving? You guys see how it's moving? I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, look. You see? People would have got stopped out right there. People are might actually get stopped out right now. And I have a limit order over here. The crazy the thing is, somebody told me this, and that you always want to put your entries where the majority put their stop loss, and you want to put your entries where you want to put your stop loss. And look what's going on. Look what's going on, y'all. This is actually like insane. Like I'm telling you, people are gonna get stopped out right here. People are gonna get stopped out right here. People entered right here thinking that this fair value gap might work. Don't, man. Just wait up. And now look, they might get stopped out. I'm telling you, they might get stopped out. They might get stopped. They're gonna get stopped out. They will get stopped out. So I'm actually trading on a challenge right now. I'm down like a couple percent, but I know with my model, I could come back anytime. Like I'm gonna get back up. You know, see this heavily. This is heavily moved. You see that people got stopped out right there, man. So I'm gonna actually change the color of this. Yeah. Let me make the background gray. Let's see, canvas. Um, get a little gray. Make it gray like this. A little darker. Right. Do blue. Wait, what do I have? Yeah, I'll make that blue. Border is black. Black. This one. The light blue. Background low. Background all gray. This looks look better. Text black. Slow short. Um, yeah, this looks better. I don't know, it looks a little off, but um, this one looks better like this. I don't know. It looks a little offy. Looks a little offy. Yeah, damn. Um, there's something wrong, man. I don't know what's wrong. Solid. Thank God. This looks no better, man. Yeah, this looks a little better. 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 Better. Is this good? Damn. I don't know. Something is off. Something is off about this. Yeah, man. Um. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like this. This looks better. But as I said, people got stopped out here. People got getting stopped out. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I hope I get filled. Yeah, I hope I get filled. Oh no. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, looks good. Um, Wick. What's the white? Yup. This looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Phenomenal, man. This looks phenomenal. Should I take this trade? I think I should take this trade. It's almost there. It's almost there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, brother. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, brother. Just a little bit. Okay, okay. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Moment of truth, man. I might go take a shower, but I don't. I just wanna see it get filled in. I wanna see it. We have SMT divergence right here. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Almost. What? Get down, please, please. Should I just enter this shit? Or just wait for it? Get down, bro. Get down. Okay. What's going on? It's the spread, man. Okay, I'm in. I'm gonna trade. I'm in the trade, man. We are inside the trade. Heart beating, all that. Heart beating, all that. I don't know why. Heart beating, all that, bro. Crazy. We anticipated the trade. We anticipated. How you say the word? Anticipated. We anticipated the trade, brothers. If you get stopped out, we don't care. We're gonna be here tomorrow. We got dates. This is a good setup. There's nothing wrong with the setup. There's nothing wrong with the setup, yo. Nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with this setup. This is a beautiful setup. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. There's a gap right there. This inverse. SMT. The equal highs. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Equal highs. Equal highs. That's a magnet. What is a magnet? Okay, let's put a magnet. Hi, get a magnet. Magnet. Magnet emoji. I want shit. Okay, whatever, whatever. Magnet. Go up, go up, go up, go up. We are currently $5 in profit, $7 in profit, $7 in profit. This is what I like. This is what I like about trading, man. No boss, nobody tells you what to do. You're your own boss. You enter me whenever you feel like entering. Nobody got control over you, and that's crazy. It's 8:42. You have this block right there, so this is like there's like a barrier, or like it's like a resistance right here, like top of resistance. You know, price is playing over there. I don't expect it to go up just like that, but if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. It's a good trade overall. I'm gonna be honest. You know, it's a good trade overall. You know, we are actually bullish. On a weekly bullish. You know, we came back of this what do you call it? This fair value gap, right? So, and I don't know, man. But on a weekly, we are actually bullish, right? We are bullish, so you know things can happen. We could get stopped out anytime, but what are you gonna do about it? You know, what you gonna do about it, bro? You're gonna get stopped out. You might get stopped out anytime, but you don't have nothing. You can't do nothing about it, man. There's nothing you could do about it. You will always have that chance of getting stopped out. You just you gotta believe in your model. You gotta believe in your system, and don't over risk. Don't over risk. Risk management. Don't take 20 trades a day. I'm not. I'm This is my only trade probably for the day. It's my only trade. You know, I want to clear my mind. I don't want to be stuck to the market. I don't want to like, you know, just glue my face to the market. I just want to be there when a nice move happens. That's it. That's it. That's it. I also don't want to be scared of the market. I'm not scared of the market. You know, I'm really not scared. I'm not scared of the market, man. I don't care. You know, I don't care, bro. I don't care if I lose. I don't care. I do not care. Do not care. Don't care if I lose. Do not care. Why would I care? I call it a nice trade, man. I waited for my zone. I have all of the um you know the reasons to enter this trade. I have all of the confluences. All of them combined right now. It's crazy. It's a coincidence that I'm actually like live streaming. But you know, it's like
It's like, you know, it is what it is, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we have all of this, like, um, yeah, we have all of that. All the confluences. We had SMT right here. We have SMT, right? And so Nasdaq swept this high, but ES didn't sweep this high, right? But it's there. I might get stopped out, because the Nasdaq swept the high, right? So this might be a sell, and then it might drop down here, right? But I don't want to think like that. You see, like I don't want to be scared of the market. I do not want to be scared of the market. I do not want to be scared of the market. Don't want to be scared of the market because there was so many times that I had the same idea, right? And I got scared and I got out. Got out, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it continued going up. So if I train myself to just stay in the position, right, and just stay in that position, don't get out. Why would I get out for? Why would I get out, bro? Why would I do that? There's so many like probabilities. It's like at the end of the day, it's a game of probabilities. So I might be wrong. Somebody else might be wrong. Someone else might have taken a sell over here. I don't mind that. I don't. Somebody else would have took a sell here, and someone else took a buy over here, and he got stopped out, right? So I don't know. So I don't. At the end of the day, if you have, at the end of the day, it's not the market that's gonna give you money. It's you that's gonna take the money from the market, and the way how you do that is by having a good strategy, a good risk to reward, and a good risk management. Three of these, and also like you know, a low intelligence that will help you some way. You know, a low intelligence, a little intelligence will actually help you. You also, if you have that auto book, that might help you even more. But what I'm saying here is that um nobody is right. Nobody is right. Nobody is wrong. The market is gonna go what it wants to go. I might get stopped out, but doesn't mean that. But trading is not about one trade. It's multiple trades. You know, it's literally multiple trades going on, and it's like it's not um the performance is not about one trade. It's about doing this every day and doing this every time you see your setup. My strategy is different than so many people's, but hey, I'm profitable with it. My strategy, I back tested my strategy, and it's like a 60%. It has like a 60% win rate. You know, and I don't mind taking trades every day, as long as I don't over risk. I don't just take random trades, and I don't revenge trade. That's it. That's gonna help me in the long run. You know, I might not make money very very soon, but I actually just started trading like last year. Last year, and what's the crazy thing? I have this crazy story, and this crazy story is that it happened when I first started. So when I first started, like my first days and stuff, I had this signal group where I just paid $50, and they copy trade, so they just open position for me, and then it was just automatically copied on my account, right? So, you could only withdraw when you get to like 5,000, right? And I only had like a $300 account. So you know what I would do? I would over risk with no stop loss on gold. I was having positions like crazy. Like I was making crazy money. Like in 1 week, I got like $4,800. Right, with just three. I just thought it was only 300. So my strategy was just like I would see when those people would place the trades, and I would just wait. I would wait to like I would just wait for it to like go under a little bit, go under the positions, right? And I would take my trades, and I would just over risk with no stop loss. That's the thing, no stop loss, and TP is just right there, and it was just like hit my TP all the time. And I did this for a whole week, and I was making money. This is my first time starting trading, right? And I was making crazy amount of money. And the crazy thing is that it was a Friday, right? It was a Friday. So before that, I only needed like $200 to make like 5,000 to withdraw the money, to actually withdraw 5,000, right? My smart mind, if I was smart, right? You know what I could have done? I could have just deposited like $200, right? And then I would just take the money out. But my smart brain wants to over risk on a Friday while there is highly news data. I never knew about high news data. I never knew about Jerome Powell, man. I never knew about him. So literally, that's crazy. I remember this. Like, I woke up for school, and at the same time Jerome Powell is about to speak, I enter a sell position, right? But the thing is that I only enter the sell position because they also enter the sell position. I was anticipating. Oh no, yeah. So they were entering a buy position, and I was anticipating a sell position, and I would have made money if I sold, right? But I just followed them because they. But it's just it's just stuff that happens. But the thing is that the same time Jerome Powell is about to speak, right? I over risk great heavily crazy, like heavily crazy, and like I just 2 minutes later I just like you know I open my phone, and I just like I don't I just see like the money is not like running, so like the position is not on, so in my mind I'm thinking, oh, hit TP, right. So I opened the the trade, the order history, and it's minus 5,000, and I was shocked, man. Like I had this depression. I was just like, damn, bro. But later on, I found out that that was the reason why I learned trading. That's the reason why I learned trading. I was like, in my mind, I was just like, if I could make money, if I made that much money when I did not know about trading, how much money would I make when I actually learned this stuff? And that just sat with me the whole year. Even though I was buying prop firms like 100K accounts, 50K, right? I was working and stuff. Like I was just working, and I would just take that whole money and just give it away, man. Like I was stupid. Like I don't know why I was stupid. But the reason that got me to doing all of that is because my brain wanted to make money. I did not want to learn trading. I just want to make money so fast, and that was a wrong move. I wish somebody would have told me, yo, Start with the smallest account possible. Start with the smallest account possible and make your way up. Don't over risk. Don't revenge trading. Don't. I blew my hand. Yo, oh my god, man. I do not want to. I lost so much money. So much money, bro. So much money. It's like it's out of line, man. It's like every time I remember it, like it just breaks my heart. Like my heart just breaks. Every time I remember what happened, it breaks my heart because I lost so much money, man. Literally so much, so much. Like broke my heart. Every time I remember what happened, it breaks my heart. Damn, my credit score just dropped. It was going good, just dropped for no reason. The hell? What's we are up $47. $47, man. My credit score just dropped, bro. What the hell? It's because I'm not paying for my stuff correctly. Like, it takes me so long. Rick, man, I hate doing that, man. What the hell? Damn, I don't wanna, like. Percent of CVS. Subway today. Taco Bell. Wow. Wow. You see, guys, you see when you patiently wait for your setup to happen, we are up in a position. I wanna wait for it till it hits TP. You know, I don't wanna close it right now. Do not wanna close it right now. Do not wanna do that. I might move my stop loss to break even. Should I do that? Is it safe to do that? Should I do that? Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. Why did it move once it heard me? The hell? Why is it moving like that? And I hate this shit, man. Damn, it's crazy. See how he's moving? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I'm scared. What the hell? A low move gonna scare me? No, no. I don't care if I get stopped out. That's the thing. I don't go. I don't care. Do not care. You're not scaring me, market. You're not scaring me. I'm not gonna leave my possession. It's also like a simulated trade, you know. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not liquidity. I don't got liquidity over there, you know. We got stopped out, but I wanna. I wanna win. I wanna win a trade. You know why not? Going against all of these inversion gaps. Yes. Why not? Yes. Going against all of those inversion gaps. Yes. Yes. Yep. We did that so many times. So many times we did that. Going all against these inversion gaps. Oh, you see? That's the same area. Same area. So like, you know, going against them. I like doing that. I like that. I'm not scared of no market. I'm not even trading with real money. Damn, I don't know why my credit score just dropped, man. It's the same address. It's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. y'all. 9 a.m. See how it's moving? I don't care. I'm not scared. I don't care if I get stopped out. I'm not scared of getting stopped out. I'm really not scared, man. You know, really not scared. Not scared at all. Not scared at all. I don't care. don't care. Thing is, no, I actually don't want to get stopped out, but things happen. Things happen. Things really happen. Things usually happen. What can you do about it? You can't. You don't have no power. You know. Just sit down and just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. You can't do anything about it. You know. Wait, relax. Everything will be alright. You shouldn't be worrying a lot. You shouldn't be worrying. I shouldn't be worried about it. Cause I don't care if it gets stopped out, man. Don't care. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. I 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 don't care what it does. It's not gonna scare me that way. It's gonna scare me to leave my position. Right. And I'm not gonna leave my position. And that's probably the problem for going against me. Totally, maybe. I don't know. But, don't care. Still don't care. I 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 don't care. Don't care, yo. Don't care. I don't care. Don't care, yo. Feel like Jane Hamden. Wow. 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 Literally wow. How can this happen, man? How can this happen? Like, I can't have a dub. Can't have a W. Like, can't really have a W in here, man. Um, no, I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't care. I have all of the confluences to enter this trade. You know, I don't care what happens. Don't really care what happens. Do not care. Yo, but I have all the confluences, man. Like, what's gonna stop it from the trade, man? What's gonna stop it from this winning this trade? Huh? What's stopping me from winning this trade? Stopping. Oh, got London low, London high. None of them were taken, but um, this is that. The thing is that this appeared and you know, before that. So like, you know, it might be like a manipulation before 9:30, which means price might just shoot up, right? So it might like drop, right? A little drop to scare people out, and then continue going up. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. The market does what it wants to do. The market does what it wants to do. You know, I can't blame the market, bro. I can't. No. Well, I'm gonna always see trades like that. I'm gonna always take trades like that for sure. For sure. Oh, dude. I got this trade, man. This trade. That's why I say, like, just when you wanna take a trade, just take it. Just take it, man. Just take it. Don't wait. Don't wait, man. Just take that trade. You know, it came to my 50% level. You know, um, thing is, I'm also like, if it comes down here, right, and it sweeps my low, I'm gonna actually take another trade. Yeah, I'm gonna actually take another trade if it comes back here, sweeps my low, right, and then it might continue going up. You know, but you never know what happens. But you know, if anything happens, and if it comes back here, comes down here, I might actually take another trade, right? But if it breaks through, it breaks through, man. I don't know. Breaks through, it breaks through. I don't know. I don't know. Like, stuff just happens, and it just happens. You know, things happen in the market. You know, you can't just, you know, it's like things happen, man. But we had this good trade, you know, coming back off this. We had this big move, which on ES we have this equal highs, right? We have this equal highs, right? So we had that equal high, which means it's a magnitude. It's a magnet. Price is gonna go up and just go through, go through with no hesitation. It will push up. It will likely push up. It will likely push up, man. I'm highly like um so, like I don't know, man. Things could happen, you know, things happen. But as long as we trade when we supposed to trade, you know, if I take a trade when I'm supposed to trade, that's a W, you know. Because if I take a trade and I'm not supposed to trade and I lose, it's gonna you know, destroy my psychology, you know. I want to take a trade when I'm supposed to take a trade, so that if I lose, I'm happy. If I lose, I'm happy, man. W. I took a trade, and next time I'm gonna be better at it. You know. W in the chat. W in the chat. W in the chat, yo. W is in the chat with no views, man. No views. No views. No, but this will live up. This will live up for years. This is my first live ever. It's my first live stream ever, and doing something good for the community. I'm not being just being just beneficial. Posting about games or something or like having fun. I'm actually trying to help people out there, learn how to trade the right way, not the way how I lost so much money for no reason when I could have just invested that money into learning. I just wanted to make more money, but I ended up losing all of that money. That was nah. It took me a long time to stop, man. It took me a long. I like my heart breaks every time, man. My heart breaks. No, it breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Damn, this thing looks like it's gonna go down. So let me just remove this fib. Let me take out this fib and let me just mark up my lows. Low and high. Take this out. There's a lot of things that could happen. A lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. But you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. It might drop down here. It might come back here. I don't know. It might do a lot of things. But as long as we do what we're supposed to do, we should be happy. We should be excited. We should be welcoming good energy. You know, waking up in the morning and just trying to catch trade. Being there, just performing. Being there 100%. That's what it's all about because trading is not about one trade. It's literally not. It's about a long term longevity. A long term game where you're gonna have to perform at your best for some time. You know, that's what it's about. You gotta be able to perform, and it adds up. It adds up. You might take a loss here, a loss there, but then you might take a good win or good win. Um, so you shouldn't be really like just sad about anything. You shouldn't really just be sad about anything because at the end of the day, W is a W. I actually have two strategies where my strategy for now, or the strategy that I developed, that I back tested so much, is that I mark up my 3 a.m., 8:30 a.m., and then my London lows, London highs. I wait for one of them to be taken, and I target the opposite, or I wait for like a break and retest, you know. This looks like we're gonna take an L. Looks like we're gonna take an L. Should I close it out? I don't want to close it out first, just to like return back. I don't want to close it out for it. Just like go back up. Don't want to do that. I'd rather just wait for it to get stopped out. Either call it a day or wait. Either call it a day or just like wait for my load to be swept. But um, new session is about 8 minutes. So this might be a manipulation, but um, things can happen. Things happen. Things happen. Not nothing is promised in the world of trading, but success is actually promised once you stick to your plans and you don't revenge trade or over risk. You just follow your rules. Success is guaranteed. You know exactly. The markets are not going anywhere. Take a day off and wait for better market conditions. That's a fact. We have bad market conditions. We just don't trade. Damn, it looks like we're about to get stopped out, y'all. But um, you know, it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. I actually would have taken this trade way before, man. I would have taken that trade way before, way before. Shit. Looks like we're about to get stopped out. See. See how it's rough. It was being rough. It's being rough, very rough right now. Very rough. It's being rough. It's moving roughly. It's moving roughly. So we got 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes left, man. 5 minutes till the next session opens. We might get stopped out here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, man. I know how things can happen. Things happen. Things happen. Yes. Things do happen in the world of trading. You know, miracles happen too. Don't forget that. Miracles happen too. Wow. But no, nothing guaranteed though. Nothing is guaranteed. You just gotta. It's not. Trading is not about one trade or two trades. It's about tremendous trades. It's about trades. It's about like trades, good trades, overall trades. Over the long run. You know that's what it is about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. I need some coffee. I need some coffee. My brain right now is not really like um cooperating. It's not really like I feel a fog in my brain. Take this gum. I might take this normal gum. But I had coffee. I had coffee. We got 3 minutes till new session opens. You know, I gotta stop. I might get stopped out. Yeah, there's a high chance. We're right there. We're right there, man. We're right there. You know. But overall, good trades. Yeah, good trades. Crazy thing is that my stop loss is on this fair value gap, bro. Should I move it a little bit? I don't want to move it. I don't want to move it. It's on the gap. It's between like this inverse and this gap, man. Wow. Wait, can I try to move it? Try to move it so I'm gonna stop out. I think I should move it, right? Imagine I got stopped out anyways. Let me see. So that's a 1 to 50. That's not a lot. Damn, I think I messed up. Wow, I think I messed up. Case no session in about 25 seconds. Um, let's see, man. We got this 5 minute inverse. My 5 minute inverse. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think I messed up. I should have put my limit order over here. I should have put my limit order over here. But we had this order block right here. Whoa, whoa. What's going on? Whoa, we are in profit. We are in profit. Wow. Beauty. That's beauty right there. That's beautiful. That's freaking beautiful, man. That's freaking beautiful, man. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Beautiful. This is actually beautiful. This is beautiful, man. Don't want to get too excited, so cause we could still get stopped out. You could still get stopped out. But I'm just saying, like, it looks good. It looks nice. See, you just gotta be patient. You just gotta be patient. Dirty open. That's a nice push. Nice spike. Wow, that's a spike up. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. I wanted to hit CP on a live, man. Can we do that? Can it hit TP on a live? New York Open. Bow. Pow, man. I like that. I freaking like that, man. Can we hit CP with one candle? With one candle. Oh, oh, oh. This is nice. This is nice. You see, guys? You see when you patiently wait for your trades. TP is probably we're right there, man. We will definitely hit TP for sure. We will definitely hit TP for sure, man. For sure, you know. We will definitely hit TP, yo. You see when you wait. You see when you wait. You patiently wait. You patiently wait. I almost got stopped out, but market rewards the people that are patient. Just be patient, man. Just be patient. 9:30 open. Bow. See. When you wait, you get rewarded. You get rewarded, man. You get rewarded, but it's pushing down a little bit. Don't want to get stopped out, bro. Don't want to get stopped out. After all that, she gets stopped out. It's insane. TP, yo, let's hit CP, man. CP on the live stream. On the live stream. That's fire. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Tremendously awesome. That's miraculous. Miraculous. This is miraculous. 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 I used to pray for days like this. For days. I'm not closing out right now. No way. You always want to hit TP. It could reverse and hit my stop loss, but I need that TP, man. I need that TP. I need TP. I need TP. I don't care. TP. TP, man. That would be sad. I would actually be sad if it goes back again. I would be sad, bro. That was a nice move. I like that, man. Actually, that actually made me happy when it pushed up. New York open push. That's a nice push up. You know, it's a very nice push up. That was. Yeah, hold on, hold on. Yeah, I'm just going to delete that, man. So I put my stop loss at break even. Yeah, I think I'll put them out at break even. Put out break even. Yup. If it comes back against me, I'm just gonna stop that right there. So now, risk free, risk free trade. Risk free trade, Oh, thing is that I wanted to hit TP, man. Can we hit TP? Can we please hit TP? Please, please, please hit TP, TP, TP. We want TP. We want to hit TP, man. TV. I want to hit TV. What's the TV? 140. Yeah, please. 40 more dollars, man. $40 more. At this point, it's risk free. Risk free trade. A risk free trade, You wait patiently, you get rewarded. People entered right here and got stopped out. People re-entered here again, but their stops right here got stopped out. Right? I had my thing, where I knew what I was doing. I know what I was doing. I knew. I had a plan. I had a plan. I knew what I was doing. People could ask me, what was your plan? And I would just say, just trade. Just trade, man. So we almost about to hit TV. We about to hit TV. So I'll close this out. TV, you're right there. Come on. We don't wanna go back, man. We don't wanna go all the way down. We don't. We wanna continue going up. Please, please, please. See, we had this big push. Right. Don't wanna go back, man. Come on now. Okay, okay. Don't wanna go back, man. TP must be hit. Must be hit. At this point, it's a risk-free trade, so I don't care. You get stopped out, break even. It's all right. that TP, yo. TP, almost there, almost there. Almost, almost, almost. Go, go. No, no, no. Push. Come on, no. Come on, come on. Yup, yup, yup. Yup. Oh, oh, oh. I see. I see, yo. See, we call this on live, so you guys don't say anything. Call the trade on live, you know. Trade live, man. Close position. Close the trade live, bro. Trade, good trade, good. Good freaking trade, man. الو، سلام با. هي لاباس. لاباس الحمد لله. قلت لك ما طلع هذيك 200 دولار ديالها مزيان. ديك 200 دولار باش تمشي تجيهم كسوه، تبدا تمشي هي هكا. قلت لي 200. 200. طلع بزاف وصافي. هي تاع المغرب هذه تشوف. ديما كسوات العيال هكذا. ديما كسوات هكذا صافي. هي اللي هما ما صافي. واه واه مشي بيها، واه مشي بيها. وي. واه واه. لا مشيو بيها، مشيو بيها. واه. هادشي اللي كاين، واه. صافي صافي غدا هي تمشي. راك مليح. مزيان الحمد لله. راك وين راك انت؟ إيه، زعما خرجت. ايوا صافي. وان شاء الله كل شويه اليوم عليها. وان شاء الله انا جلتو باش نزيد نحفظ. جلتو حتى لهاد الاثنين باش نزيد نحفظ شويه. واه واه. اخرته باش نحفظ مليح، راني نراجع بزاف. واه باش كنلوح في وقيته ونراجع مليح. واه هم دايرين يعطينا فوق ما بغيت ندير كما هما دايرين فوق ما بغيت ديرو ما نزربش عليه ما نزربش واه واه كل ما نمشي واه كل ما نمشي واه يعني ان شاء الله انا هاد النهار الاثنين غنفوت شفت راسي مليح يعني باغي نفوت واه وان شاء الله واه الله يعاونكم هذا الله يعاون سلام واه سلام سلام
About to end this live, you guys. Everybody enjoyed this. Going on. TP, or can it hit TP on a live? About to get stopped out, y'all. But um, you know, miracles happen too. Don't forget that. Miracles happen too. It opens, you know, you just gotta be patient. You just gotta be patient. Actually, beautiful. This miraculous. Miraculous. I used to pray for days like this.